Okay, the sun is about to set, but I wanted to do kind of a quick comparison for myself between these new 3S batteries that I got and 4S, some of these 4S batteries that I got with this little micro. This is a 3-inch micro kamikaze frame, but these are the RCX 1304 5000 kV, and I've been running these on 4S, but I think it's been a bit of overkill. I'm wondering if 3S is better for this kV on 3-inch. Now, I've heard a lot of people run 2.5-inch really well on 4S, but I've had to limit my throttle like down 20% or so from maximum to kind of take advantage of these, because otherwise I just had the upper range of my throttle was just not being used. So I'm gonna fly a couple packs on the 3S and then a couple packs on the 4S and just see how they compare, see if the 3S is gives me enough power, and see, you know, if it's worth switching to 3S for this particular flyer. Alright, so we're just going to take it easy, kind of cruise around a little bit on 3S, and then on 4S. The neighbors over here in this empty lot recently mowed, so it's nice, and before this was all like really tall grass, so now I can fly over here, which is kind of cool. I really like this size, this kind of class size, because it's basically 2.5-inch parts with 3-inch blades, so you have a really lightweight quad. It can take a smaller battery and still have, you know, plenty of power. Yeah, this 3S is flying really nice. It's not tuned for 3S. This is not really tuned for 3S, so not that the tune for 4S was that good anyway, but whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, but it really flies well, and I have a little more, I can punch it and still get kind of full use of the full throttle range, so I can't really expect 4S to be that much better than this, to be honest. The other reason I like this class, this size, is because, you know, the power to weight ratio is really good, but it's not so big and heavy as using the bigger motors, you know. I can do stuff like this in the yard without feeling like, you know, I may crash into the house and do major damage or anything like that. So yeah, I'll finish up this battery, do one more 3S battery, and then maybe try a 4S. So yeah, I like it. I like it on 3S. I'll do one more 3S battery, and then we'll pop in the 4S, and I just can't imagine it being much better. Okay, I just had a couple of very nice, enjoyable flights on 3S, so now we'll try it with 4S. Sorry about the sunlight here, it's going down, but let's try this 4S out. And again, this is what I have been using on this quad, but with the reduced throttle range. So this is going to be with the normal full throttle range, and I'm thinking the motors are going to come down kind of warm, and I'm thinking that it's not going to be, it's going to be more power than I need. So here we go. Yeah, it's really, I don't need nearly as much throttle to get it to up and go. kind of scared of it. I don't know, it feels really good actually. A little bit tighter because I think the PIDs are a little bit better for this tune currently. Wow, a lot of power. I don't know, it's just hard to know. It feels good. I don't know which one I like better. I think they're pretty close, to be honest. Is that weird? Does that make any sense at all, or am I just not good enough to really recognize the difference between the 3S and the 4S? 4S seems a little touchier, and yeah, I don't think I'm going to use kind of the top end of the throttle stick as much. I think for sure though I'm going to have some warm to hot motors. Still feel in control. Huh. I guess to recap or sum up, the 3S performs really well. Or I guess this quad on 3S performs really well, and the difference between the 3S and the 4S is much less than I anticipated. It probably comes down to my skill level not being all that great, but for my purposes, I only need this 3S. The 4S does give more power. It seems to have more punch and more top end throttle for sure, but it's kind of negligible for me. So I think I'll be sticking with the 3S mostly for this particular quad. But in the future, I do want to experiment with these on this type of quad, maybe with the 1304 4000 kV, and maybe with some kind of a HD recording, whether that's an SQ12, Runcam Split Mini, or even there's the HD board that is in the Eachine Lizard. You can buy that separately. I'm thinking about trying that out as well. But anyway, kind of interesting. I really like these motors. I really like this size. Again, this 3-inch size, kind of on with 2.5-inch parts on a really light frame. This Kamikaze frame is only 4 pieces. You got top plate, bottom plate, and 2 boomerang arms. So it's pretty light for the size, and I think that's really fun. I like it a lot more. I like the idea of it more than the bigger motors, the 15.0 whatevers and the 14.07s and all that stuff. So fun stuff. It's getting pretty dark, so maybe do one more battery, then I'll be done. So thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section. Thanks. Bye.